Yeah, I don't know if I could be prouder of the guys. If you follow us, you know that the Saturday before was a hard day, and it was gut check time. I think that we had a great week of practice. I really felt good about where we were at. So to come out and have the first half be as tough as it was, it became, kind of this back against the wall time, and we were going to really find out what we were made of with our character and how tough we really were. And as you saw, it's maybe one of the toughest things I've ever seen a team do. I've been around a lot of college sports and a lot of groups, and every great team has that gut check moment and that time where you look back at it and say, man, it was what a tough time we had to overcome to create this great year. And we maybe just had one of ours. It's like to come out and do what they did after a tough Saturday before and a tough first half, to keep fighting and fighting and fighting, and maybe be the only ones in the whole stadium believing that you could do what you just did that second half. I give them a ton of credit, man. It's a nice indication to others what I try to tell them about how great this team is and how tough this team is and the kind of character and leadership this team has. Hard to put that stuff into words, but I think Saturday in that second half was good indication to show everybody this is what I'm trying to tell people about this team. It's a special group, and one of the toughest things I've seen a team do in all of my experience in college sports. Yeah, I think it took all three phases that second half. Nobody liked their performance the first half. I think we played okay defensively the first half. Obviously offensively we were sputtering a little bit. Although we were moving it and we were getting first downs, we were having trouble scoring it. Obviously the turnovers hurt us a little bit there. We hadn't turned the ball over since week one. Something we're really proud of and talk a lot about. So to put it on the ground a few times was hard for us. But that second half, all our big players came up with big plays when we needed them. And it wasn't still easy the second half by any means. I thought, within this great comeback, when we go to tie it and then they answer right back with a score to retake the lead late in the fourth, it's like, oh boy, now we're going to be checked again. How tough are we actually? This comeback was cool and great, but can we do it again? Can we answer it again? And to see us do that was amazing. So the offense obviously got clicking, but we could not have done it without those great stops. The defense played awesome in the second half. So it took every guy on that bench to get this thing done. Well, I said it at the beginning of the year that there's 5 teams that think they can win this league, and it hasn't changed. It's just still true, or 6. I mean, there's so many teams, 6 teams that think they can win this league and can mathematically win this league. So, again, it'll take everything we got. Playing at La Crosse is going to be a challenge. We know they're hungry, and they're having the same talks we are. Hey, our backs are against the wall, and we got to take on this next opponent and do everything we can to win this week. We got a massive challenge on our hands. And, it's like we have a saying on our team, nobody cares, work hard. Like, nobody cares that we're having quarterback situations that we got to figure out, and we got injuries here, and this guy's banged up, and it's like nobody cares, right? Like, you got to figure out how to do it. So these are 1-week wars and faceless opponents, and you got to get ready to go and whatever it takes that week. And they're saying the same thing. They're very talented. They're a matchup problem everywhere. They got great big guys, and they got great skilled kids. They got a receiver who's maybe the best in America right now. So it's going to be a massive challenge. But, we got to use this juice that we found. We kind of lost our mojo a little bit there in Platteville in the first half this week, and then clearly we found something, and we got to use this juice and lead it into a week of great preparation and take it with us to La Crosse and keep this thing going.